Wow, today's story is no ordinary tale. Arthur is experiencing an extreme challenge of female protagonist comeback. Despite facing humiliation, she remains kind-hearted towards the world. But why is the ending so twisted? So Arthur pulls out the gun from her bag. This is certainly not a toy meant for children to play with Legos. Arthur didn't rush to chase. Instead, she took a deep breath, as if practicing meditation. However, she eventually couldn't help herself, and with a bang, she ended the last person's adventure. Panicked thoughts raced through her mind. Arthur felt like a startled deer, running away while thrill rode a roller coaster in her heart. No fear, no worries. It's as if she's rediscovering lost joy, and Arthur's reboot is just around the corner. Pushing open the woman's door, Arthur feels relieved. After a night of spring joy, she collects her trophies at the office. Listening to her colleagues discuss last night's mishap, with intermittent jabs thrown her way. But to Arthur, they are just appetizers. Arthur grinned as she strutted out of her prison, tearing down that mantra like it was last week's news. Don't dream instantly transformed into don't laugh. As life seeks humor in such ways, how could Arthur not keep up with the trend and join in? The shooting turns into a hot topic online. To garner votes, Thomas even brands the shooter as a wealthy grudge keeper. Her kindness unnoticed by society is like an umbrella poking through the sand, yet her revenge attracts a flood of criticism. No one wants to hear about her sympathetic plight, yet the following day, Arthur seeks out a therapist to pour out his heart, but the doctor couldn't care less, repeatedly interrupting with, "How's work going?" Do you have any serious thoughts? This sounds juvenile. Arthur replies, "Everything on my mind is serious. You can't hear my cries. Arthur will eventually understand. It's just a welfare institution, and the doctor only cares about the paycheck. They only care about timely pay. Budget cuts mean the institution closes next week. They don't care about individuals such as yourself, meaning they simply won't care about lowly figures like her, no matter what." At this moment, Arthur suddenly understands the doctor's cowardice and processes all past indifference. Finally waiting for this day, the moment to chase her dream on the bar stage, Arthur prepared a special script for it. Full of confidence on stage, but to her surprise, her body betrays her. She can't help but burst into laughter, igniting the atmosphere. The audience saw her as an alien, except one woman in the corner who enjoyed it, praising the quirky performance. After the show, Arthur walks alone on bustling streets, but it feels like others party to her. She sees a poster about the shooting, where the oppressed see the killer as a symbol of justice. See, how could she believe her eyes? At this moment, Arthur feels the meaning of existence for the first time. Under the armor of justice lies countless underdogs like, as usual, she's asked by her mother to help send a letter to Thomas. This time, Arthur is unusually curious and opens the letter's contents terrify Arthur. She discovers she's Thomas' daughter. Before her death, Mother wrote to Thomas, hoping for help due to blood ties. Arthur shocked by this huge secret. Faced with such unbelievable betrayal, Arthur felt struck by lightning. The next day, she visits Thomas' house and meets the other son, Bruce. Bruce seems upset. Arthur notices him doing magic tricks and wants to show him something fun, but then the butler suddenly appears. "Stay away from that woman." The butler's glare is like a hammer. Arthur insists she's a good person, but the butler isn't buying it. Arthur tells the butler about her mother and Thomas, making her furious. She won't let him slander her mother. Looking at little Bruce nearby, Arthur feels a pang in her heart, not wanting him to see her as a bad person. She turns, but fate loves to interfere. That night, her mother had a stroke and was hospitalized, while police investigated the shooting. The police suspect Arthur is connected to the shooter, but luckily, she plays it cool and tricks them into buying her story. Back in the ward, Arthur watches the Maury show with her mom, not realizing it turned into mockery material for her. Witnessing this, Arthur's admiration transforms into fury. Can celebrities really just mock dreams at will? Meanwhile, the subway shooting case sparks a fire, igniting the resolve of the oppressed masses to rebel. They refuse to be exploited by the rich anymore, as clowns become the symbol of their protests. It's astonishing. Thomas compares the poor to clowns, unaware that clowning is key to his wealth. But he still insists on attending tomorrow's charity dinner. Perfect. As time passed, Arthur melded into Clowns, feeling the atmosphere no longer lonely. Once an outcast, now she gains belonging through widespread support, truly a plot twist in her life. Taking advantage of the chaos, Arthur sneaks into the venue, ready to give Thomas a big surprise. "Thomas, what are you doing here? Let's not beat around the bush. Use this moment to see what this jerk really wants." "Why? I don't have any." How can Thomas be so cold? She's determined to unveil everything, filled with rage. "Why do you say these things? Your mother told me those secrets. It's impossible." But Arthur's mind is calm. Her anger transforms into determination. "I know this is strange. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but she didn't understand. These might be the happiness of redemption. I just want a bit of warmth, maybe a kiss, or a slice of normalcy." In her struggles, Arthur's voice is filled with longing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as we unveil more fascinating life stories.